It's a Sunday.
Well then, what are your thoughts?
Aw, that's nice. Sojourner's taking care of me. Okay, we're gonna hang out with worst girl. Hello. Hello. You're taking a special lesson from the coach of my club. It's a special program that centers around boxercising. Relieves stress and it's open to the public. I was thinking you could come along if you wanted.
Thank you so much.
I'll introduce you to the coach once my lesson ends. She's an amazing person. She's been guiding Kasumi and me since we were little.
We should get going.
Kasumi and I.
You know,
Kasumi helped me through this special regimen several times. It gets tough after a while. Your limbs start feeling heavier the longer you keep them up. However, we did this Whenever we did this before, all I could focus on was how well Kasumi was doing, how much I wanted to stop. Kasumi was probably so disappointed in me. I got tired out so quick. It's not that I was frustrated, I just felt so miserable that I couldn't match up with Kasumi. She never had doubted herself for a second. And then there's me. Oh god. She's just crippling self-doubt and it's frustrating. Oh, it's almost time for my coach to show up. Kinda nervous.
yes.
You could say that. She's tough on us, but she's a great mentor. She's been helping Kasumi and me for a long time. Even though all my stupid delusions as Kasumi, she never stopped helping me. I don't know what to do without her.
How are you?
Can we date her? Hello. Oh, can we date her? Maybe it's just my imagination, but you seem like your old self again. Yes, I'm sorry I worried you. I've been running away from what happened to my sister. So you realized. Are you okay now?
Please, listen to me.
I'm not totally back to my normal self, but I'm working towards a new goal. I want to be the best in the world, so now I'm going to do what I can as Sumire. I see. By the way, who's this? This is my senpai from school. We both came here for a lesson. Oh, so you're... Please, we're not dating. Don't assume. Let's have you go first. Sumire, we can start with your combination.
Yes.
She's got some amazing moves. So friggin' fast. She's really got those aggressive moves down. She really is just like her sister. Okay, you can take a break. We'll do some more later. Thank you so much. Please don't kill me.
Thank you for bringing me here.
Thanks for all your help today. So how did I do? I tried to put some real force into that combination. You said you were going to perform as Sumire this time. I didn't see that at all. All I saw out there was Kasumi. Or a shadow of her, at least. Just thinking about how she's probably doing it the way she would do it in the metaverse. And in the metaverse, she still projects herself as Kasumi. Because she's weak. Anyway, what? Kasumi defined her performance by her boldness, yes, but that's not something you can appropriate for yourself. Came from the energy within her, that's what made her Kasumi. I told you to think about who you really are. Seems like you still don't understand what I meant. You need to stop hiding behind Kasumi. If you keep denying yourself like this, how can she still call you her rival? What's that supposed to... I never wanted to draw attention to it, but Kasumi had a very competitive streak. She hated to lose. She would always tell me. She was so jealous of her little sister and her delicate, graceful style. I can't lose to her, she said. She wanted you to see that. She said that? It was impossible. Kasumi could do anything and I was nothing. I've said all I wanted to say, but I suggest you think a little harder about it. It's your turn now. Get ready. Sorry, I couldn't help it. I'm sorry you had to see that mess earlier. Me? Graceful? Now that I think about it, I guess that's the one thing my coach used to compliment me on. But even with that, I couldn't match Kasumi's performance at all. Now she says Kasumi saw me as a rival? I don't believe it. I mean, all I was doing was imitating her. Even since the beginning, I was just following Kasumi. It was fun in the beginning. I loved being with Kasumi, and it was fun. But ever since I started noticing the difference in our gymnastic skills, one thing became clear. I'll always be someone less than Kasumi. We're just worthless after all.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Anyone can see that. Still, something occurred to me when Coach told me what Kasumi said. I realized just like she wanted to show me what she could do, I still want you to see my own abilities. You remember? Like when I tried to show off back at the batting cages? Oh, maybe that's what I need to chase. Maybe that feeling can help me get some confidence. It sounds like even Kasumi liked my more subtle, delicate moves, so if I mix it with her aggressive style... Right, maybe I'll be able to step up my routine. If the key here is showing you what I can do, then I just need you to watch me again.
What?
I mean, love, I didn't mean... Fantastic. I mean, I was just hoping to get your help, and, are you just messing with me? Absolutely. But I hope you know I really will be relying on you.
All right.
I'll think about what else I can do. When I figure it out, I'll let you know. Oh, is it time already? Let's get going.
All right.
Good effort.
Good job. Ah, Senpai, thank you for coming with me today. Coach was so strict, isn't she? She wasn't going easy on you at all. She used to make me and Kasumi work so hard. She was so harsh, she even made me cry a couple times. But Kasumi said she was probably tough on us because she saw our potential. Thanks to Kasumi supporting me with her strength, I kept working hard. It didn't seem like you were struggling at all though. You might just be as tough as Kasumi. Amazing. I had no idea. I'm glad we're not that far apart after all. It's all about hiding your insecurities. I can't stop thinking about what she mentioned though. My own energy, huh? I guess I'm the only one who can find that answer. I'll try with everything I have. For now though, I'll talk to you later. Hey boss.
Well then.
No, I should probably do that. What's on the TV? Let's get the second one. The second one looks fun.
Hey.
Where have you been? Been searching all along.
Well then.
Piece of Tylenol, come on. Without a sign.
Oh yeah. Chihaya. Forgot about Chihaya.
The real question to be asked. Where have I been? I'm a sharpshooter. I post masquerade. Hiding both faces.
Let's go hang out with Chihaya. I haven't spoken with her in a while. She's a bit boring, but you know.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Hello, my dear.
Else should I be? Please don't
No matter whose fortune I'm reading, there's nothing but joy and good times ahead. It's almost uncanny. It's nice that everyone's happy, but why does it make me feel so anxious? What would you like to do?
Yes. Goodbye.
I should do that. Haven't been in the fishing pond at all. You're right there, matey. Vegetables, vegetables, vegetables.
Hello, sweet pea. See. See.
Okay. Oh shit, wrong one. Ugh. Who's in Akihabara? Oh yeah. Fucking no, Shinya. Might as well hang out with Haru. I don't want to hang out with Sumire. Hello.
See. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Why don't we try it at Big Bang Burger for a change? Are you sure? So I looked into Takakura, but I didn't manage to find any very much beyond those initial rumors. Several people I asked about us said that he often complained about my father, but just as many seemed to say the exact opposite. One side has to be deceiving me, correct? I'm honestly suspicious of everyone at this point.
Yes.
I see. If there are two contradictory stories, one of them has to be right. Hang on. Sorry. Suppose I need to learn the truth of the matter myself.
To be honest,
Takakura-san has been pushing the marriage particularly hard lately. He says it will help provide vital backup for myself and Okumura Foods, both in public and in private. He even started asking Sugemaru into important company meetings. We have a contract. Does this mean it's already too late? Is marrying him my only option? Though now that I think about it, that may be my best chance to help the employees my father left behind. You're right, perhaps I shouldn't give up so easily. Either way, graduation is quickly approaching. I'll need to decide my course of action soon enough. You know, before you came along, I hadn't even considered not going through with this marriage. I believed I would simply marry the man my father had chosen and let the rest of my life pass me by. I wonder what would have happened if my father didn't have a palace. Would I have just resigned myself to the fate he had made for me?
thank you.
You always know how to make me feel better. Honestly though, things would have been far worse for me if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves. Plus, I never would have had anyone to talk to like this. If there's anything I can do to return the favor, please tell me. I want to help you as much as I can. Ah, nice.
All right.
Nice! Hope someday I can just look out at the sea with a nice cup of coffee and forget about all this. And I hope you'll be there with me. We can forego the elephants though, don't worry. Aww.
Now, shall we return home?
The next time I play this game, I'm dating Haru. Takemi? Mwah, love it a bit. Haru, so sweet. I love her. Hello, this is you, right? I wanted to apologize for all the weird stuff I said earlier. You know how I talked about how things would have been if I hadn't joined the Phantom Thieves? Once I started to imagine that again, this powerful fear came flooding back. That's true, thank you. It's always when I'm alone that the doubt creeps in. And I'm so indebted to you once again. I'll have to work hard so I can repay you. Sorry if I worried you. Okay, see you. She's so cute. She's so cute.
Yo,
Hey! Oh!
Who's in Shinjuku? Oya. Ah. No, we don't like Oya.
Where have you been? All alone. Confessing twilight alone. Without the blue. Without a sign. Without grasping it. The real question to be asked. Where have I
Right.
I'm a sharpshooter.
Actually.
Hiding both face and mind. Afraid for you to draw.
I want to see if I can go find that special pool cue. So it might be in the sports shop.
Always don't take off my nuts. Revealing
That's great.
Welcome.
Here it is. I can buy that too, might as well.
That's so.
Alright, cool. Let's go play some. Let's go play some pool. Why not? Hey, Catchy. Hello.
Yes.
Oh, it's you. I love that. Oh, it's you. He hates me.
Welcome. What do you play?
What do you want to do?
Thank you.
Yes!
Yeah.
Then
The Catchy approves.
that was amazing! I knew you could do it.
Nice.
I see. Wow. That was so much fun!
Hello. It's like you're trying to learn technical shots. See, you were able to pull off a really advanced shot. It's called a Marseille shot. Allows a ball to make sharp whoops. Suppose there isn't much point to me explaining it. Let me give you this book. I think it will be quite useful. I got max proficiency.
Goodbye.
With Juicy with Golden, we can do it. Hopefully we'll get a seat on the train. Train news. News on the train. Cold wave expected to accompany snowfall in Tokyo. Large cold wave will hit the Kanto region. Companies with high employees, blah, 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 whatever. We should probably go to Memento soon. Who is it? It's on!
Morning. Hey,
You know, the public's been acting kind of weird lately, huh? Even the people around me are talking differently now, or they're really weirdly optimistic. It's the same in town too. Everyone seems kind of restless. It's part of Maruki's power too, isn't it?
thanks.
Yeah, I guess it hasn't happened to everyone yet. But if we don't change Maruki's heart by the deadline, we're not even going to realize that something is wrong anymore. We have to win no matter what. Oh, jeez. My leg is going stiff. What time is it? It's getting late.
Oh, have
I
you
was
heard?
talking to my friends from overseas recently. They kept introducing me to some new slang I've never even heard of. Well, English slang is constantly evolving with the times. Textbook English is more static. It's so lame. Sometimes you can work out the meanings behind slangs through context clues. Oh, some are just natural extensions of English language constructs that have been already in place for years. Others might combine normal words or use more common phrases in new or unusual phrases. Take thirsty, for example. Ordinarily describes a need for a drink. That's a pretty serious need, right? But in slang, it describes someone who's a little too desperate, like a boy who won't stop asking you out. Oh, and hangry, that's when you're so hungry it puts you on edge and everyone makes you mad.
I need an answer.
Would you say you're feeling a little salty? What would salty mean if used in slang sense? I know what salty is. It's when you're kind of... Shit. How do you describe something? How do you describe something like that? You can call someone sweet, right? What does that mean when describing a person? That it's a negative. Means someone's feeling bad somehow. Probably something you can say about yourself or other people. Salty probably means resentful.
Nice.
If you should think of someone who's ready to pick a fight. If you call someone salty, that probably means they're angry or resentful.
This is it.
Good.
Yes, it means you resent something. Other flavor-based descriptors apply to people, like sweet or sour. Slang can be written in many origins, common words, acronyms, and of course, portmanteaus. Have you ever heard of the word frenemy? It's a portmanteau of friend and enemy. Think something like a rival or an enemy who acts friendly with you. Like a catchy.
Nice going.
Ketchy and I are frenemies. More fun than stuffy old standard English, right? But it's good to learn the rules before you break them. If anyone wants to learn some extra slang vocab, I would be positively psyched to offer some bonus lessons. Frenemies, huh? I've had enough of backstabbing. Quite literally in some cases. I'd like to hang out with Futaba. Hey Haru, beautiful darling.
Say. Thank you. Thank you.
Let's go to Jimboku. So there are 8 different ways to roast coffee beans. Apparently the light roast is the most acidic. It says here that the type of roast you want should differ depending on how you want to drink your coffee.
Yes.
It is, I think I'd like to try hand roasting each type someday.
To be honest,
You know, Okuma Foods didn't start out as a burger chain. It originally was nothing more than a small cafe run by my grandfather. That particular shop closed before I was old enough to appreciate the finer intricacies of coffee. That's where the real origin of our family business lies. I didn't either. My father only first mentioned it to me a year or 2 ago. At any rate, after my grandfather passed, the company shut the cafe down due to its steady loss of revenue. He had never cared about turning a profit though. His only goal was to make people happy. He built a strong community around the cafe. He'd even give out free meals to those who couldn't afford it. Then the day it closed, people lined up for blocks to give flowers. They really loved that place.
but
I wonder how many people would line up for Big Bang Burger if it suddenly went out of business. I know we need to do well to keep our employees paid, but I can't help but think we've lost something important. I mean, Takakura seems to only be focused on profits. At this rate, we'll never lose our black image.
Yes.
I have to figure out a way I can turn things around. I think that what I really need is to get stronger. I mean, I act tough in front of my employees, but you know how weak I am inside.
And
I have a plan though. Before I can really determine who I trust, I first need to know what it means to have others trust in me. So I'm going to get stronger, strong enough for you and the others to rely on me.
All right.
But how am I supposed to gain the trust of my employees? I'm not great at public speaking, I know. And even just giving my opinion makes me a little nervous. Haru? Oh god, it's not. Oh, it's this guy. What are you doing here? I was just heading home from a business engagement when I saw you from my car window. Do I know you from somewhere? Oh, you're one of those brats from before. This is a friend from school. He's helping me look for some books today. Anyway, we should be getting back to our shopping. Please excuse us. Hold on, Haru. You think you can go on a date with another man and leave your fiancé in the dust? You're not my fiancé. I already said I'm not going to marry you. Oh yeah, what about the contract I made with your father?
that's...
Father is no longer here. Besides, marriage is something you go into with your own free will. A contract could never hold the same weight. Are you sure about that? Think about the reparations clause. If you back out of the deal now, you will lose everything you own. Okumura Foods, your estate. Even so, What about your employees? Are you really willing to put their jobs on the line for the sake of your selfishness? Besides, this marriage is exactly what Okumura Foods needs right now. My father would have no trouble managing your shares and sweeping away your company's tarnished image. That reminds me, did Takakura tell you about the wedding hall? He got us the Phoenix Wing at the Wilton.
Huh?
What? He made a provisional reservation for 10 days this coming spring. After all, the sooner the better. Wait a minute. We have to look into our guest schedules as well. There'll be over 300 of them, you know. Takakura can handle Okumura Foods in the meantime. Why don't you go stop by the gym or something, Haru? I mean, if you have time to mess around with this punk, you damn well have time to get a little thinner. No! Haru is beautiful as she is. Jerk. I'm sorry about that. You're not wrong about that. He has everything. Fame, intelligence, etiquette. Not really. The only thing he needs now is a wife he can control. And I guess I'm the perfect target. He's going to get Okumura Foods, as well as my entire inheritance, and I'm totally powerless against him. I'm sorry, I practically forced you to say that, but thank you. Anyway, I hope I can share with you again some other time. For today though, I'm rather tired. Would it be okay if we parted here?
Goodbye.
I'm sorry for the sudden call again. The thing is, Sugimaro reached out to me again after we saw him. I'd rather not talk to him, but I couldn't stand him using the company to threaten me and even speaking badly of you. The negativity felt so painful, too much to handle alone, and before I knew it, I was already calling you. Like in the movies, right? I wish I could, but with the contract on my mind, there's no way I can run from this. How frustrating. I can't just let them keep manipulating me like a puppet. I have to find some way I can change this. Talking to you has helped me calm down. Thank you, really. We'll talk again soon, right? I can woo Haru, even if I can't date her.
Thought as much.
Hey, Don't sound so sad to see me. Jesus. Anyway, too higher.
Where have you been? Been searching all along. Your face is
I'm gonna read that book. Get out.
without a sign,
Hey,
without grasping it.
Where's that book the guy gave me?
Where have I?
Make sure you close up.
I'm a chef.
whoa. Oh,
All right.
We are going to go into mementos soon. Very soon. Maybe today, actually. We'll see how it goes.
Hi, everyone. Well,
what's going on? What do you want to do? Hey, hey.
ah. Damn it.
Yep.
Ooh, who's texting? Snow coming tomorrow. I think we'll get a real blizzard. Who knows? Rarely ever see heavy snow in Tokyo. I predict heavy snowfall. But it's gonna be wet snow, so it won't really pile up much. Sources, some guy on TV. Oh no, my flower beds. I should go check on them. I'm sure they'll be fine, but if you need help with them, I'll do what I can. Indeed, Ryuji can as well. Man, you can't just volunteer me. Not that I wouldn't though. You need any heavy lifting done? I'm your guy. Actually, if the snow's going to be that bad, I think it might have some effect on the metaverse too. I think we'll go to mementos tomorrow. We're really only going to mementos to fuck around with the Reaper. What was on my mind? What was I gonna do? Okay, we'll hang out with Futaba, and then we're gonna go to billiards. Hey, sweet. How you going, mate?
Yo.
Only one thing left on the promise list. Be okay without you around. Before that, there's something I want to show you. This is one of the promise lists I made with my mom. See, everything on here is marked off as being done. But it's kind of wrong. There was one promise I lied about doing. One promise I never actually finished. It was get along with Kana-chan. It all started back when I was in elementary school. I used to get bullied pretty hard for how weird I was. The other kids always accused me of cheating because I get perfect scores on my tests. Then one time I turned in a test with nothing written down instead, but the school ended up yelling at my mom. My life at school was horrible. Sometimes during recess I'd lock myself in the bathroom and cry. Didn't have a single friend. I was always alone. Then a girl named Kana transferred to my school. She was absent a lot at first. Then when she was there, the other kids bullied her, like they did to me. But one morning she said something to me. Good morning. She started saying it every day from then on. Totally, I mean literally nobody wanted to talk to me back then. To be honest, I completely ignored her the first few times. I thought the bullies had put her up to it. But without fail, she'd come over to me and say good morning. Then eventually I decided to say it back. It felt like my heart was going to shatter into a million pieces. But apparently she'd been saying it to me the whole time because she thought we could be friends. She was the first person who didn't mind how weird I was. I was so happy about making a friend that I told my mom. That's when she added something to my promise list. Get along with Kana-chan. But I couldn't do it. One particularly windy morning, Kana-chan dropped her diary and the pages flew everywhere. I didn't really mean to look, but I ended up seeing everything that she had written down. And once I see something, I can't forget it. It was all so horrible. She wrote about how her parents hit her, how they made her take pictures in weird clothes. Kana-chan's diary was full of stories like that. Then when I asked her about it, she got really defensive. I felt terrible, but she kept yelling at me for reading it. Yeah, but I couldn't really tell her that. I just froze up. And then I ran. I ran and I wanted her to stop yelling. I wanted to go back to how things were before. Kana-chan ended up moving away pretty soon after that. I haven't talked to her since. So, I lied to my mum. Even after Kana-chan left, I would tell her we were best friends. Every month she'd write that promise on my list, and every month I'd lie about it. I wish I could apologize to Kana-chan somehow. I really want to say I'm sorry. Sorry for not helping her, though she was going through even worse stuff than I was. Sorry for reading her diary. Sorry for running away. I hate being such a coward. But I think I might be able to face my fears now that I'm a promise-settling phantom thief. Get along with Kana-chan. I'm gonna do it for real this time. Oh, I didn't mean to tell you all that. Not even Sojiro knows. Oh, this is so embarrassing. You have to help me now, got it? This is another part of our deal.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna go get on that right now. Time to go look up Kana-chan's deets. Oh, and sorry I wasn't too hospitable today. That'll have to wait for next time.
Okay.
Now make like a cheetah and dash out of my room. Right there, mate. He's a good boy. Hello, it's me. Something's not right. When I tried looking up Kana-chan's contact info, my fingers suddenly started trembling. I know I promised myself that I'd do this, but when I remember how angry Kana-chan got, I get so scared. You're right, I couldn't talk about it to Sojiro, but now I have you on my side. I don't want to run away anymore. I won't give up on Kana-chan. Thanks. Talking to you about this helped me calm down. I'm going to do a little more research on Kana-chan. Oh, and please don't tell anyone else about what we discussed today. Not even Sojiro, okay? Bye-bye. Let's go to billiards. It's the wrong button. You think I would have figured it out by now, but I haven't. Hey, Catchy. Good to see you. Like usual.
Welcome. What do you play?
What do you want to do?
Thank you. Wow.
I have very good proficiency.
Then
Whoa.
nice. Nailed it.
That was pretty cool.
I knew you could do it.
Nice.
Oh. Wow.
Oh, nice.
That was time well spent.
Nice.